Go back to our top story now. You've had the breaking news this morning. Sad news indeed for the cricketing world. Australian cricketer Phil Hughes has died. Just the other day, playing cricket, was hit in the head by a ball, lost consciousness. Now it's been confirmed by Cricket Australia that he's dead. And Cricket South Africa, in the meantime, this morning has sent its condolences to Phil Hughes' family and the Australian cricketing family. Now we're joined on the line by the former South African bowling coach, Vincent Barnes, to talk to him about this sad news. Vincent, very sad news indeed for a young man.
Yeah, it's very, very sad news. I've been in touch with Johannesburg, who's the captain of the South Australia side, and I've been in touch with him since it happened, and he's been feeding me information. So yeah, look, it was a terrible couple of days, and especially for his family.
Yeah, a very tough indeed. Young, 25-year-old, and he made an impressive debut for Australia against South Africa in 2009. I'm sure a bright future was expected from him. Now, as a former bowling coach, I mean, what could have happened here? I mean, these incidents are seemingly rare in cricket.
Yeah, look, I mean, there's always the danger of this happening. I mean, the batsmen are pretty well protected. It's freakish that he got hit on the area that he did. It's probably an unprotected area. It's behind the back of the head, so he's either through with a shot or he's played the shot too early and the back of the head gets exposed. But yeah, look, it's freakish, but it can happen. You could also get hit on the helmet and suffer brain damage. So yeah, look, it's always a risk in the game of cricket.
Yeah, it might not help Philip now or the family, but just talking about safety designs in general, one would have thought with the innovative technology in the world today that the design from a safety perspective of the helmets would have improved dramatically nowadays.
Yeah, look, I mean, I think, if you consider how many players have got hit on the head over the past few years, it's done his job. The helmet has done his job. It can protect you up to a point. The problem is that the back of the head, obviously doesn't get protected in the neck area. It's because, you can't extend the helmet that far down. Otherwise, you can't move your head, when batting. So you are restricted, in the design of the helmet. But it's, like I said, it's very, very rare that you do get hit behind the back of the head like that.
Yeah. From a bowling perspective, I mean, that ball must have been very fast, and the cricket ball itself is a hard ball. I mean, I've never played cricket myself, but one would imagine that at that high speed, when it cracks through that helmet, it can do a lot of damage, as we've seen now in the loss of life for Phil Hughes.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's a 56-gram ball. I mean, it's once delivered from a bowler's hand, it's a missile, and at bowl and invariably bowled by fast bowlers. It's you're bowling at around about between 130 and 140 kilometers per hour. It's quick and and be hit at any part of your body. It's going to do damage, and obviously the head gets protected by the helmet. But and we've got to. Look, helmets. I mean, I've got to say this: that helmets do give them protection that they get. Like I said, it is freakish. But it's it was just sickening to see, and I saw it on TV, and just to hear about it is quite sick.
Yeah, Vincent, very briefly before you leave us, I mean, many parents who might be listening to this interview currently have got children at schools and at various clubs playing cricket. I mean, does wearing a skull cap on top of a helmet, does it give you further protection? Can it help?
Yeah, look, I mean, I think, look, at the end of the day, that the helmets are designed in such a way, to give you so that it's comfortable in your head. It's designed in such a way that it allows your head to breathe, and it's been improved year after year after year. Helmets have been improved, the technology going into it, But please don't take don't take your safety for granted. I've been a bowling coach for many, many years. When the tailenders got bad, to wear arm guards and used to use all the chest guards, use the protection that's available to you. You're not some of the guys, especially lower down the order, are not equipped to handle that type of bowling. So go out there and make sure that your safety comes first.
Thank you very much. That's former South African bowling coach Vincent Barnes reflecting there on the death of Australian cricketer Phil Hughes.